Hi guys, so today this might be a short video, I might do a part 2, but this video is going to be called How to Carry Yourself as Fine Art. So shout out to Pretty In Between. She inspired me to do this video, but also I'm a creative woman, a goddess, a light-skinned mixed mulatto girl who is black and mixed. There's not a lot of girls like me, but that's why I'm proud of the way I am, the way I look, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you should be proud with the way you look and the way you are, and the intelligence, the talents, the skills that you have that maybe someone else may not have the same as you. So, because that's what makes you you. What makes you you is what makes you you. What makes you you is what makes you you, and be proud of it. Because ain't nobody like you, unless if you have kids or a family lineage of sharing DNA and whatever, and a legacy. So, as I said, shout out to Pretty In Between. She is very pretty. And it was her birthday. So, girl, if you're watching this, happy birthday, girl. I hope you wish me a happy birthday. But a lot of people don't know my birthday for now. But even if you don't know my birthday, if I tell you today's my birthday, just say happy birthday. But, anyways, she inspired me because she posted a lovely, nice picture of herself. With a nice dress that looked like marbles, like a table marble. I'm a artistic person. I like to paint and draw and whatever. That's the tea, you know. Not every girl can draw and paint as well as me. But, you know, I saw her dress and it inspired me. It made me think of fine art. I called her fine art because she is fine art. So it inspired me to do this video. Carry yourself as fine art because you are fine art. Invest in yourself. There's so many things I can say, but it's a little bit itchy. Yeah, so fine art. Carry yourself as fine art. So believe that you're valuable. God made you for a reason. You're valuable. You're here. You slay. You're amazing. You have your own name. You have your own talent. You have your own attributes. You're valuable. So carry yourself as a nice art that you would see in a museum. Have boundaries. Have your own beliefs. Be proud of yourself. Carry yourself with light. Carry yourself with confidence, and you will become more successful than what you are right now. And if you're not successful, if you're not where you want to be, that's okay. This is why you can work on yourself, invest in yourself, and you can walk along the journey that you want to go to the destination that the goals, the ambition that you always wanted to pertain, and you will have those things. You will obtain it by hard work or self-confidence and all of those things. So in this video, this is mostly for my exoticals, especially girls like me. I always say it, but you can look, you know, you can have different hair, different skin tone, whatever. You don't have to necessarily be a light-skinned girl or mixed girl like me, but I hope this video helps you. I had someone tell me that my videos are helpful, and I'm so proud of it. Now I guess it's like the second time someone says it, and it's so amazing. I hope the person that told me that my videos are helpful, that they actually support me, you know what I mean? Like, they like my videos and whatever, and they keep saying how lovely I am in the comment section because I enjoy that. But yeah, so carry yourself as fine art. Wear the things that you want to wear. You see me, I look like a freaking artist because I am an artist. Like, I make a lot of videos. I believe in myself. I try to believe in myself. I empower other people. I empower girls, exoticals all around the world, you know. And some people might say it's delusional, but I'm here. I'm making an impact. Are you making an impact? No, you're watching me, I'm assuming, if you're hating on me. But, you know, carry yourself with light, carry yourself with dignity and morals and values. You don't have to use your gear to get attention. I'm gonna make a longer video, but carry yourself as a fine art, like, you know, art like Leonardo da Vinci. Like, you are your own artist, and you are art. Like, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be appreciated and valued? You are fine art. So wear the things that make you feel beautiful and confident. This outfit is like fine art. I look like an artist because I am an artist, and I want to portray the message that I am an artist. I paint on a wall, I paint on a canvas, I make content, I make a lot of creative videos. So this is me portraying the image of what I want other people to perceive by me dressing a type of way. But I don't do it for people's validation. But obviously a lot of us want to be admired for what we actually are, which is the star that we were meant to be and the star that we will become. and will inspire other people to do the same for yourself. So carry yourself as fine art. Don't be around people who hate on you, who are jealous, who don't understand your dreams and aspirations. Because I said before, sometimes the wrong environment, the wrong company will drag you down and will drag your like potential and ambition. And you need to feel valuable. You need to feel confident, and you don't have to seek people's validation. You can believe in your own self. This is why the more you do things that you like, the more you feel confident at being yourself, right? Because no one can be exactly like you. No one can do exactly what you do with confidence and the creativity and the talent that you have. You know what I mean? So carry yourself as fine art, and whoever understands that you're fine art, that's amazing. And when I say carry yourself with fine art, basically have boundaries. Don't waste your time with guys who are dusties. Don't waste your time with guys who don't understand your value. It can be friends, it can be family. If people don't understand your ambition and you're doing something that's not problematic, but they see that you're leveling up, ignore those people. You don't have to explain. Mind your business and keep going. So carry yourself as fine art. It's like modest, classy, elegant. You don't have to dress a type of way to be modest and elegant, but kind of you do. But I mean, it's the everything. It's a combination of the way that you behave, the way that you carry yourself around other people, and be the fine art that you are. Put your art in a museum. You know, think about art in a museum. People put it on the wall so everyone can see the nice art that the artist did. They took their time, their energy, they put the effort, the passion to paint what you see on the wall. And think about the people who go to art museums. I'm not saying they all have a specific mindset, but a lot of them carry themselves with sophistication, meaning when they go to that event or that place, they dress well. And when you look at them, you can tell this is an art museum because they're dressed in a type of way that doesn't make you doubt about the place that you're actually in, right? So they look at the art on the wall, they can criticize it, they can say that it's nice, it's beautiful, or they can hate it. But obviously, no one expects someone to really hate art to be in an art museum, because why are you here if you don't appreciate the place, the value, and the people who were part of making that place be amazing and known all around the world? So that's what it is. Carry yourself as fine art. I carry myself as fine art. I don't do it for men, I do it for myself. And you know, so keep being beautiful, keep being gorgeous. And this is why when you carry yourself as fine art, you are exclusive. You don't tell everyone, you don't tell everyone in your family what you're doing, because it's not really their business. You are your own person. God made you your own person. And I know that I don't really bother people in my family, so I don't want people to be all up intrusive in my business, because there's things that I do to make myself confident and comfortable. And especially if people have like problems where they are not easy to talk to, I'm not going to tell you what I do to have fun. You know, like boundaries. I have boundaries. So carry yourself as fine art. You know, wear the outfit that makes you feel beautiful and confident. And you know, pretty girl exotical. If there's a man out there who gives you a lot of attention, he buys you things, he gives you gifts, that's no one's business but your own. You can tell the world about it, or you can keep it personal, but you'll feel better when people actually value the art, which is you, and they understand the value, the contribution that you contribute to yourself to be where you want to be, or to be what you are right now, which is a star of fine art. You're so fine, like a piece of wine. I don't drink wine. You shouldn't drink wine. It's like alcohol, but you can drink water. That's luxury, because think about it. Look at my skin. It's glowing. It's beaming. It's radiant, because I don't drink. I don't smoke. Yeah, I know. And you know, so this is what makes my value even better, because this is why dusties cannot talk to me, because I am about integrity and values and morals. And I have you know, my body, my choice. I don't care what any man has to say. They're hypocrites. If a man wants you to look a type of way, but then he's chasing girls that don't look like you, he's a hypocrite. This is why I say decenter man. But anyways, fine art, you carry yourself smart and elegant, whatever, but you be yourself. So I paint a lot of, yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but I paint, and I put my own style, I put a message behind it. And sometimes my art, my creativity is just to say, hey, I'm special, I'm valuable, and this is what I have to bring, which is a piece of my talent, a piece of my beauty, you know, because I make something beautiful. Someone beautiful makes something beautiful. That's how it goes, right? So carry yourself as fine art, and not everyone will be deserving to be around beautiful art. Think about that. Think about that. Yeah, I said what I said. And yeah, people don't expect people to hate art to be in an art museum, because why are you here? So carry yourself as fine art, put your art on a display. Think about beautiful art that costs a lot of money, where the artist made something amazing and they'll never do it again. So it's limited edition, it's only one art, and it's so famous all around the world that there's people that are willing to pay a lot of money to have it. I think the Mona Lisa, right? The Mona Lisa is an art that was made a long time ago by, I think, Leonardo da Vinci. And look at me knowing things when I didn't even make that Mona Lisa, but I feel like a Mona Lisa, period. Limited edition, and you have to have money and you have to be sophisticated, and you can't be a piece of garbage trash ass guy to have that art, period. Yeah, so think about the Mona Lisa. A lot of people want to have the Mona Lisa for themselves, the classic original art painting that the artist did a long time ago, and it's in a museum. I'm assuming it's in a museum. It's probably in a shelf case. There's some art that's so expensive, it's so valuable that they put a glass behind it, so you cannot take it. Even if you want to take it, you have to break the glass. You have to do the most. You have to make a scene and to have it, right? And you should. It's just meant to be like acknowledged from far, if you know what I mean. So carry yourself as beautiful, fine art. And yes, you can be a black woman like me that carry yourself as fine art. Yes, okay. I might make a part two of this, but after this, honestly, I might drink my tea. But carry yourself as fine art. This is why anything who's trash, anyone who's trash, anyone who has bad energy, a bad personality, do not entertain them. Don't speak to them anymore. And if you do, speak to them less. Okay, there's people that I know that I don't really speak to as much because I know they have problems, and I ain't trying to spill the tea, but I'm just letting you know. So yeah, okay, if anyone makes you feel uncomfortable, if someone makes you feel like you're not valuable, you're not special, or every time you speak to them it's like they look mad, or they try to shame you for doing something that you never told them that you're doing, but they just catch you doing something that you like, that you're passionate about, yeah, they're not the one for you. Anyway, so carry yourself as fine art, especially a girl like me, a goddess like me, exactly tax. But you see this fine art, this is an image representation of who I am. I always switch my style because I'm a creative girl. So I hope you're a creative girl, yeah? Because that'll bring you far. So carry yourself as fine art, and the way that you do it is you believe in yourself, or even if you don't believe in yourself, you mind your business. You try to hold peace. You do things that will benefit you. It can be dating a better person. It can be going for your passion. It can be doing something that you're passionate about that you're not getting a financial income, but it makes you become a better person. It gives you more peace. It makes you feel comfortable. It makes you feel like you are being loved, but you're loving yourself by doing the things that you're comfortable in that other people might not understand. So this is how you carry yourself as fine art. Not everyone can be around you. You are selective with the people you hang out with. You are selective. You wear what you want with a passion, and there can be a message behind it, but sometimes you wear something because you like it and there's no explanation to why you wear it. And yeah, so that's how you carry yourself as fine art. I might do a part two, but essentially, you wear what you like, you do things you're passionate about, you keep trying to do things that you're good at, even if people don't notice it or they don't value it, you value it. You are the prize at the end of the day, especially if you're a girl watching this, you are the prize. I'm not gonna tell a man he's the prize. He's not the prize. He can't bring a baby to this world. I said what I said. Now, obviously, if he's nice, I'm not telling men to be performative, but obviously, if a guy respects a woman and he isn't trash and he respects her boundaries and space, then he might be the one for the girl if the girl allows it. You know what I'm saying? But, anyways, carry yourself as fine art, be elegant, be smart, use your value to be where you want to be. And anyways, what you do as a woman, relationship wise, is no one's business. I don't care, because yeah, you deserve to be happy, you deserve to be confident. So I hope you understand that you are fine art and carry yourself as fine art. Drink water, have a freaking skincare routine mask, and obviously there's things that you can do if you can do it, if you can afford it. There's many ways to make yourself feel beautiful, confident, and fine, even if you don't have like the financials to do those things, right? There's other alternatives. So have peace. If a man is trash, you can dump his ass and leave him and never date his ass again. And if it's someone that you know in your family that makes fun of you as a woman for going for your passion, your career, all you have to do is whatever that's that you like, that you do for yourself that they don't know, don't tell them. And if you one day you decide to tell them the passion and goals and ambition you have, you just keep it short with them, because I'm no longer like explaining myself to people who don't see the value in what I'm doing, when I see the value in what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Some guys are meant to be like hardworking, they do physical labor, whatever. But as a woman, I'm multidimensional. First of all, as a goddess that I am, I like to be fine art. I like to be elegant. I like to be sophisticated. I'm creative. One day I wear pink. The next day I wear blue. The next day I wear green. My mind is just amazing. And yeah, so you know what I mean. So yeah, carry yourself as fine art and doors will open for you. People who are artists, they understand the value that another artist has when they do their art. It doesn't have to necessarily look exactly similar as the art that they're doing for themselves, but artists can understand that it takes effort, value, beliefs, a belief system, a certain motivation that that person has to keep painting, to keep making things, producing things that maybe a lot of people don't see the value in, but they can understand and they can respect that the person took time to put an image, to represent that image, and to build it from the ground to the top. So that's why you can't spend your time explaining to everyone your value, because some people, they just don't like you, so it's not even worth explaining. And some people, they'll just say something to make you feel unmotivated to do what you're meant to do. So that's how you carry yourself as fine art. You have peace, you date a better person, a better man, period. Okay, yeah. Because no one has time to raise a man to be a man. I don't have time for this. It's not even written in the Bible for me to yeah. Okay. And three, you deserve to be happy as a woman. So you don't have to do something that gives you a financial income, because it is hard to get a financial income, like a second financial income where you're not struggling and not working your ass off just to get whatever. So, yeah, so have peace, dress the way you want to dress. You don't have to explain to people why you dress a type of way. And if there's certain environments where you can actually be yourself and be the person, the girl that you were meant to be, use that to your leverage. Because there's certain environments, as pretty fine art girls, we play it dumb with people. If people think we're dumb, we let them think that we're dumb. If people think that we can't articulate our words and are not smart, we let them think that we're not smart, because you can see the bad intentions, you can see the negativity, the toxicity that they have. That is not your job to fix those people. Okay? Because a rotten apple is a rotten apple. You can clean it, whatever. It's still a rotten apple to its core. You go with the people that embrace the way you are, that appreciates the way you are. I don't have to be from exactly the same lane that a person is from for me to understand or respect them as a human being. You know what I mean? I appreciate the art, the creativity that a person brings that can be different from mine, but I get inspired because at the end of the day, we might share some values or, qualifications that one of us can actually relate with. You know what I mean? The hard work, the passion, the motivation that we have. There's artists that paint people. There's artists that paint, animals that they see outside, the nature that they see outside, the birds, the trees. And then there's people who paint cartoons and anime. They all paint different things. But just because you paint different things, it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna realize or see the beauty in what you did, what you made from being yourself. You know what I mean? So be the fine art girl. Wear what you like. Wear perfume. Smell good. Every day, every time you have time, make sure that you are at peace if you can. That means have a better man, have a better relationship. If he gives you gifts, if he spoils you, that's no one's business. I don't care. Don't even explain to a man why you appreciate a man giving you things. Like, you are a woman at the end of the day. You carry yourself with light, and you don't have to explain to people why you are the way you are, especially if they are like, they're trash, they're not helping you, they're judgmental, they criticize. I'm tired of it. I'm at a point where if somebody criticizes me so bad and they don't give me nothing positive, no positive advice, I will look at them and be like, yeah, I listen to what you're saying, but I'm really not listening to what you're saying. You're just wasting my time. You're just dragging me down. You're just making me not want to smile and have a frown. And that's not beneficial to me. So I'm gonna let you think that whatever you say is making me feel bad and mad, but I'm just gonna move accordingly. That's what I'm going to do. So you go where you're appreciated, just like EU said. Who cares? The people who are mad is because they treat you trash and they don't want you to realize that they're trash because they don't want you to be valuable. So fine art is in a glass, fine art is in a wall, fine art is in a safe. Fine art has a price that people need to be able to afford if they want to get that art. And you are the art. So you put the value, you put the price range to that art that you're doing, which is yourself. You are valuable, especially if you're a girl who is not for the streets. Especially if you're a girl, people might think you're for the streets because you look a type of way or you're very attractive. But you are attractive, but you're not for the streets. You know how to like, you just don't give yourself easily to people who are interested because you have value, you have morals. There's more things that you're looking for, So, fine art, put the price range. You work hard to be where you're at, and even if you didn't, you are beautiful, you matter, you're special, God made you, and if you don't believe in God, you are here for a freaking reason. And also, you deserve to be happy as a woman, especially a woman who don't make problems with other people. You just want to do the best for yourself and hopefully do the best for other people who care about you, because never invest in a person who don't see the value in what you're investing in, or who have nothing nice to bring to you. That's a smart thing that they won't tell you as a woman. People expect, especially men, they expect women to not be smart. They think it's all about looks. But brains and looks is a powerful combination, and you don't have to prove your smartness to a man, to a woman, none of that. You just, whatever. If a person understands that you're smart and you're not just about, oh, you're just a girl who's pretty, those are the people that will appreciate you. Okay, so as I said before, carry yourself as fine art. Drink water, drink tea. Don't waste your time in environments that people don't see the best in you and they're not providing you a way to be what's it called? Successful in the way that you want to be. Like I had a freaking guy yesterday. I don't even know his name. I don't even remember his name. This is when you're freaking exotical, when you're a goddess, this is what it is. People want your attention even if they don't deserve it. I had a guy. He was not fine art. He wasn't fine art, but and I can tell he can't afford fine art. But as soon as he saw me, he wanted to waste my time. Like legit, he wanted to waste my time. And some guys, when they see a fine art girl, they want to waste her time knowing that they don't have anything to maintain that girl, maintain the image or the representation that she represents for herself. So I'm not saying because a girl looks the type of way that she deserves the world, but I understand that, the value of being a woman. I understand the value of being a freaking person. So that's why sometimes I get snappy with people who don't respect women. I really do. Because I want to know if you have a freaking, like, what is it? Like, but carry yourself as fine art. You don't have to explain to people why you want to level up, why you want to be beautiful, why you want to be gorgeous. And I know that there's so much value that comes to being a woman or a girl, whatever. You're smart, you're pretty. There's so many things you can offer to yourself or to the world. You're smart, you're pretty, you have ambition or whatever. Maybe it's your personality. Maybe you make people laugh easily. Like you can be a comedian. Because think about some guys who think that women cannot be funny. If you are a woman and you make people laugh without doing the most, without reading from a script, that's a freaking gift. Okay? Yeah. So you just gotta tap in what makes you special and combine it to be more valuable and amazing. So that's how you carry yourself as fine art. Perfume, smell good. Wear whatever makes you feel confident. You don't have to shake your rear to get attention. You just be yourself, valuable, and you tap in what makes you special or what you're confident at being the best at. you work on your strengths. People say work on your weaknesses, but if you feel that when you work at your strengths, you're more happy and you know that's going to bring you to a specific place that you want to go to, then do those things. So carry yourself as fine art. You have boundaries. You don't waste your time with everyone. And if people have bad intentions, if people want to drag you down, if people want to talk bad about you, those are not the people for you, especially the ones who don't have what it takes to buy the art, to respect the arts. I can go to an art museum and maybe there is an option for me to buy the art that I see on the wall. Like it can be the the version that's not very classic. So it can be like, okay, I see art on the wall, but they're gonna give me like the one that's not like from the wall, if you know what I mean, like that's printed or whatever. But I can go to an art museum. I don't have to buy the art that I see, but I know how to behave. I know how to acknowledge something and I know how to be mature. So even if I don't like what I see, even if I don't understand what's on the wall and I'm like, this looks like a freaking kid that drew on it. I'm not gonna rip it off the wall. I'm smart. I know the environment that I'm in. And I wouldn't like someone ripping my art, you know what I'm saying? Like that I put on the wall, that I don't know, I put time for it, whatever. And it just, it's a classic place. It's a respectful place. So you learn how to, even if you don't like something, you know how to navigate around it. So what I'm saying is you don't have to buy art in the art museum, but you can enjoy it or you can criticize it, but you keep minding your business. So a lot of people are not that mature. So anyways, carry yourself as a fine artist. Now everyone's gonna understand it. Now everyone's gonna respect it. But you're proud of what you are. You're proud of the image you represent. And if people can understand your image, that's wonderful. If they can't, whatever. You're not looking for their validation, especially to people who have nothing productive to offer you. So why would you seek for their validation? Especially people who talk bad about the way you look, talk bad about what you believe in, talk bad. Like, you see that? Like, ew, I don't have time for that. So after this, I might drink tea, drink water, and yeah, let the best man win, period. But anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video and carry yourself with light. Be in your own spotlight. Wear what you want. I don't care. Especially as a freaking black woman, wear what you want and you'll surprise the world. And we work harder than everyone else. So use those attributes. We work harder. It's in our DNA. It's in our bloodline to be known for being amazing and exceeding at what we do more than everyone else. It can be music wise, it can be creativity wise, where everyone try to do something that we're doing, but they're failing at it because they don't have the consistency. They don't have the passion, the motivation, the freaking fire and flame, the desire inside of their self to keep going when it rains and when it snows and when people have something bad to say about it. And when they're shouting from the bottom in the abyss because they're mad that you are in a different type of spotlight that they didn't work hard for or they don't have the qualifications to even have it. So this is how you carry yourself as fine art. Don't waste your time with people who are trash. Do your thing. If people don't see the value in it, see the value in yourself. Ask yourself why you're doing it and find out the benefits and the value that comes from doing what you're good at. It can be for character development where you become more confident at being yourself and communicating with other people. It can be, you just gotta know. You just gotta know what it is, girl. Just gotta know what it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be fine art. Carry yourself as fine art. Be an artist if you are truly a person who is creative. You paint yourself. You have a style that you like. And that is powerful, it's amazing, because you gotta put the price range. You have to put the price range at what you produce, because at the end of the day, you know that no one can do exactly what you do, and you know that you're special, you're unique, and yeah, the artists, when they paint, they don't care about if people don't see it pretty. Eventually someone will find it pretty, but like sometimes as an artist, you just paint and you're proud of your work because you know that the work that you did is a representation of who you are, or the attributes and the qualifications that you have that you were able to use to do the art that you did. Okay? So that's what it is. Art is amazing. Art is special. And art sometimes is just there to be acknowledged and noticed, you know? This is why some people who don't understand art, they don't see the image, the message behind it. And some art has no messages. Sometimes it's just for the visual aesthetic. But you know, you carry yourself as art, meaning you are special and valuable. Put a price range. If a person can't afford Chanel, then they're not gonna get Chanel. And even if you can't afford Chanel, where's your heart at? Do you have a good heart? Do you have a good mind and spirit? You can make your own Chanel. I mean, you can look like you work in Chanel, but that's a different topic for another video. So I hope you enjoy this video. Drink your water, drink tea. Don't waste your time with people who don't understand your value. Keep doing the things that you're proud of. And if you're doing something that, you know, you're not receiving any results from, like when I say financial income or whatever, but it makes you feel confident and beautiful, and you just know that if you keep going, there's going to be results out of it. And even if there isn't, you're doing something that gives you peace and soul and spirit. You're doing something that makes you productive in your own way. So that is enough, and you are enough. And I hope you enjoy this video. Keep being the fine art. Paint yourself. If you do makeup, do makeup. Do makeup. Have different style. And if you don't, there's many ways to be a freaking fine art. You just wear what you like, as I said. You just come in as how you are. Okay? Yeah. And that's what it is. That's what it is. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And let me know if this video helped you. I can go in better definition of what I just said in this whole entire video and summarize it. But I hope you enjoyed the logistics of what I said. If you're not an artist, disclaimer. If you're not an artist, I'm disclaiming this. If you're not an artist, if you hate art, you're not going to understand the value and specialty it takes to produce art on a deeper level, on a, you know, that shows passion and motivation. Artists can get inspired, but when they do their art, it has something original that can be replicated 100%. So carry yourself as fine art, girl, especially exoticals. This is for you. And this helps me as well. So, yeah, I might look at this when I become hella famous. But even if I don't, I am famous in my own way. So just know the value that you carry. You are fine arts. Drink water. Don't waste your time with dusties, and don't waste your time with girls who are trash and jealous. They don't understand what fine art is. They obviously don't, and you don't have the morals, the maturity to be around fine art or to understand it. Because being fine art is not just on the looks. It's everything. It's the value. It's the specialty. It's what it can be replicated. It's the originality that it has in its unique form. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Drink water, drink tea, girl. I'm probably going to drink tea after this. And I'm not saying this to sound sophisticated, but girl, sometimes if you feel like you got to do things to have peace, there's a healthy alternative to that. So you don't have to spend your time partying or clubbing. Drink water, drink tea, make your herbal tea. Make your facial mask or get a facial mask from the Cream Shop. Not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored, by the way. Girl, you should pay me. You see all the freaking value that I'm giving for free, kind of for free, because I'm getting my exotical tax from this. But have a good day. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow. Touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where